Say, remember the original Revenge of the Nerds cast and how it gave the movie so much humor and life? Takashi with his love of fur pie. Poindexter with his astoundingly poor eyesight and rock and violin skills. Lamar with his being gay. Remember Judy, every nerd's best girl, and Coach Harris's absurd testosterone-infused meanness? Yeah, they're not here.
All of my friends sure and put in the time. They're wasting their money and living a lie.
Sometimes products of the 80s should just kinda stay in the 80s. Revenge of the Nerds is one such product. It's a film that doesn't stand up to heavy scrutiny, but is bathed in the same 80s glaze that keeps films like Porky's from being lost to time. Revenge of the Nerds, the pilot, doesn't really have that glaze. It certainly has a glaze, but it's not that particular glaze. Jizz. Pros. Casting-wise, we get a suitable pair of actors in Rob Stone and Lightfield Lewis as Lewis and Gilbert, as well as a welcome appearance by Richard Gant as their Tri-Lambda sponsor. The theme song is also surprisingly catchy.
From the dawn of history, there were nerds on the family tree. Dorks that were born to learn, put down and sometimes...
Anywho, on to the cons! Pretty much everything.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think our dignity has been offended.
If I didn't mention it, it's a con. Or it's pulling double duty. There's a handful of okay jokes, but nothing that makes this waste of 25 minutes worthwhile. Even for a show based on a movie featuring some very uncomfortable moments. Rape. This pilot shows a surprising combination of very little tact and zero edge. It is, in short, a lifeless wreck. Then there's Booger. Oh, poor, poor Booger. What have they done to you? Once such an endearingly gross, misguided young man, now a poor imitation that just skeeves out the audience. Poor, poor Booger. And that's really all there is to say. Luckily, the suits in charge seemed to get a clue from the failed experiment, and made 2 more made-for-TV sequels to the original in 1992 and 1994. They were super corny and didn't leave much of an impact, but they showed enough reverence and censored understanding that they were a million times more enjoyable than this total failure of a granny panty raid. Merry Christmas, and to John, who suggested this in the first place, go fuck yourself. In 2015, we'll continue our coverage of The Flash.